So I'm going to close profiles, and we're going to be creating a brand new table. So we're going to go to Create and Table Design. And I'm going to be entering the fields displayed in Figure 2.9. And this has got a size of 2. And this particular table only has one field as the key, and Tech ID is going to be the key. And certifications also needs the size modified. And so does operating system. And the rest of our fields are going to be yes, no. I'm just going to do a Y for yes, no. Okay, so at this point, I've got all of my fields. And I'm going to go ahead and make Tech ID the primary key. And I'm going to save my table and call it Tech Skills. And now what they would like us to do is create a lookup field that will select a technician from a list of names. Okay, so this is obviously going to end up being related to the technician table, and that is where we're going to be pulling the technician ID from. So for Tech ID, I'm going to change the type to Lookup Wizard. I want to look up the fields, so we're going to get them from another table. That first option is good. So let's go ahead and click on Next. The table we're going to get the data from is technicians. So we're going to click on Next. And what we want displayed is the first name and the last name. And then we're going to click on Next, sorting by last name. And in this one, we do want to hide the key. Okay, so we don't want Tech ID displayed, even though that's the field we're going to be storing the data in. So we're going to go ahead and click on Next. The label Tech ID is fine. We're going to go ahead and click on Finish. And yes, we do want to save our table. So that is our first lookup, and now we are going to do another one. For this second one, it is going to be on certifications. So we're going to change the data type to lookup. And for this one, we do have to manually type in values. So we need to pick that second option and click on Next. And we only want one column displayed. And we're going to enter the different certifications that the technicians may possess. And so we're going to go ahead. And you can actually use the down arrow key here to go from one cell to the next. All right, so those are the different certifications that the technician may possess. We're going to click on Next. And then it's asking us, is this where we want to store it? It is, and we do want to allow multiple values because the technicians may very well have all of those certifications. We want the person entering the data to be able to pick the certifications the technician has from our list. So we're turning that on, and then we're going to click on Finish. Yes, we do want to go ahead and save the table. And we are going to do one more lookup, and that is for operating system. So we're going to change short text to lookup. And this is another one where we have to key in the values. And so operating systems the tech may be familiar with would be Windows 10, Windows 8, Windows 7, Linux, whoop, better spell that right, and Unix. And we're going to click on Next. Operating system is fine, and we do want to allow multiple values on this as well. And then click on Finish. And yes, we do want to save. So at this point, we now have lookup fields for Tech ID, certifications, and operating system. And we've saved our changes, and we're going to go ahead and close.